Hello, my friends. This is Selim.Digital coming at you with week 16 as I document my carnivorish journey. This is a story of a middle aged man who is trying to figure out how to get into the best shape of his life with very little free time as he juggles a full time job and a young family. If you're someone who's been struggling with your weight, obviously I feel for you. I've been there, and I hope that maybe as I document my few successes and my many, many setbacks, that maybe this will be of some value to you. So, speaking of setbacks, got to talk to you about Thanksgiving. I have to blame my son. He got sick, and so we were not able to go to Thanksgiving. We wound up having our first and hopefully only Thanksgiving fried chicken. And it's been really hard to get back on track. I have not really succeeded at being carnivorish this week. Luckily, my weight has not increased. I think I was at 236 before Thanksgiving. This morning I was at 238. That's telling me that whatever it is that I'm doing, my blood sugar is fairly stable, and that is what's allowing me to not necessarily gain lots of weight. It's going to be really hard this week and the next couple of weeks with holidays. Latkes for Hanukkah are coming up, which is the perfect form of the potato. But even with all of that, I think that the right way to handle the holiday is to say, well, let's focus on intermittent fasting and not going overboard with all of the other food. Days, I finally managed to independently do the handstand kick up. There's a lot of sub skills involved in succeeding at doing the handstand. I had to be able to do a decent plank for a minute straight in order to develop the core strength to do this. I needed to develop my shoulder strength and the trapezius strength in order to hold my body weight up. And that might be the negative of YouTube, is that you're kind of showing the best of your work, and then people think that that's all it takes. No, that's not the case. It's a lot of work that's been involved, but it's really worth every single fall, every single slip up that I've made to make this happen. I've also started doing the Stairmaster. The Stairmaster is really brutal. I always thought of it as a joke. It reminds me kind of the Dennis Leary jokes about the Stairmaster. Have we turned into gerbils, ladies and gentlemen? I sit down, I get up. I sit down and I get up. I open the door, I close the door. But no, the Stairmaster is no joke. Climbing up those stairs, climbing up 30 flights of stairs is brutal. It's something that will get your heart rate up really, really quickly. Every day I will go down to the gym and I will do some handstands, and then I will do 10 to 15 minutes on the Stairmaster, and bit by bit build up my endurance. Right now it's cold and I'm still a bit of a wimp when it comes to that. I was so used to having a whole lot of extra protection for the cold for most of my adult life, and now after shedding a little over 160 pounds, I'm still not quite used to the cold. I've been thinking about the long-term plans for my diet, and what I realize is I think I need to master 3 dishes. I don't need to master a breakfast because, well, eggs are pretty perfect as they are, but I do need to master a lunch and a dinner and some kind of a keto dessert for myself and for my kids, something that my kids will eat, and that even if I'm tempted to eat it, it's not so bad. I'd love to hear from all of you. What have you been making that works for you in this carnivore space that also works for your family, particularly for your kids. Balancing that out is man, it's such a challenge. All right. Thank you so much, and looking forward to talking to you next week. Take care.